Today we're doing a transmission on a 2003 Honda Pilot. I've already started on it, as you guys can see. Let's just show you the video. If you guys don't know how to take out a transmission, what you're going to start out doing is there's an air box that sits right here. You take out the air box and everything. Most of the time it's probably like a hose clamp that you take off with a Phillips head or a flathead screwdriver. You take all that off. You're going to unplug your harness, all your connections and everything. This is the J30 motor, so therefore you have your ignition coils on the top. There's 3 on each side, so you would undo the 3 ignition coils. Right there is where you see right there the 3 ignition coils. You undo those and you're gonna pull your whole harness out of the way. Now I'm not gonna make this video for beginners, just for those who don't know. What I did was I took the radiator hose off from right here. I took the whole thermostat housing off, because it was just a little bit easier to do. And I took off all these sensors. You have to take off the starter. All right. Also, on this, most times on Hondas, what you do is you take off the suspension and shit like that to pull the axles out. What I did was I unbolted it from right here. Undid these bolts, pulled these bolts out, and then I pulled this arm out. Move this brake caliper so you can see. Pulled this arm out with the rotor and everything. I unhooked the brake caliper first to do all of that. Then I undid this arm right here. Undid this arm, the outer tie rod, and the ABS sensor. Pull the axle out. Make sure you guys have a drain pan or something to catch the fluid, and if not, you can have something to clean up. How you doing? Also, on this side right here, when you pull out the axle, you do the same thing you did on the driver's side, but on this side, the axle, I don't know if you guys can see where these bolts are right here. You undo those bolts, and that way you can pull out the axle. There'll be a bracket that you'll have to pull out of the way in order to get to that and everything, and then the axle come out right there. As you can see, right through the tranny. This also is an all-wheel drive vehicle, so there's a casing that goes right there that you also have to pull off. And when you pull it off, make sure you have the drain plug or drain pan up under there to catch any fluids. To undo the shift linkage, there's a 10mm bolt that goes right here. So this is your shift linkage, and I'm gonna put it back together so you guys can see how it goes. So yeah, it sits in there like this. Let me get the camera right for you guys. Alright, if you see the shift linkage, it sits in there like this. There's a 10mm bolt right here that you undo, and then to get the shift linkage down, there's a pin right here that goes in right here, right there. You'll see the pin when you're trying to pull it out. If you can't pull it straight out, just tap it a little bit with a hammer or something, and it'll loosen it up. It'll vibrate it loose, and you just work it out, pull it out. Shift linkage comes down, and you're ready to go. But in order to get to this, you guys know you have to take off the little cover and everything. I took all my training, my torque converter bolts out. so it spins freely. See, I can spin it by hand. Okay. Took the exhaust down. Once again, it's a J30 motor, so there's dual exhaust headers and stuff, dual headers, however you want to take it, however you want to call it. All right, and then this car has mounts. No, I'm making a video. What you do is you undo these mounts right here. That way, when you get ready to pull the transmission out, you can pull it up off of these mounts. So there's one mount right here. There's another mount right here. And then you got that mount right there. You got it. Okay? That one right there is going to be your most difficult mount to take off. So, once you guys do that, you're ready to start dropping and taking apart your transmission.